Now, the ultimate intention of good is to create a formidable society. Create good guidelines. It's all about creating good guidelines. Once everybody in a society starts believing good, it believes some conscious good guidelines to follow. Evil was anything that anybody decided what was evil. At the time of the Inquisition, the witches were evil. The Templars were evil when they worshipped the Baphomet. And there's also a couple other examples. And it was created to keep a form of mental guidelines for a community as a whole. And evil was whatever was disrespected. There's a lot of thought into that. But good is overall... Good is overall God plus another 0, so it's... Take one out, it's minus, or put it in, and it's plus. So it works both ways. So it could either be -1 plus 1, or 1 minus 1. Because evil, you can take it out or put it in. Put the D in or take it out. So the master equation of good and evil, or God and devil, really is -1 minus or plus 1 equal, and evil could be negative or positive. Kind of think about the neurons and the protons and positive and energy charges. Think about how good and negative charges and a positive to keep you both, to have both of them to keep you in charge, if you don't mind the pun. But speaking of charges, what charges the human body, and comparing it to good and evil in a mathematical equation, if you take a letter out and put it in, it still goes to 0. And the ancients, Sumerians, Egyptians, they had a symbol for infinity called 0, or what people would call in the magical or esoteric realms called Ouroboros. It is a serpent eating its own tail. But the equation of good and evil, and comparing it to God and devil, it really goes to 0, and the ancients believed, again, to repeat myself because of bad audio, represents the Ouroboros, an esoteric symbol of the serpent eating its own tail. This represents infinity. Alpha et Omega, the esoteric and occult symbol that turned into the saying, I am Alpha and Omega, by many religions, but mostly in comparison with the New Testament. And the entirety of Christianity and Jesus really does go back to esoteric occultism of the ancient magicians. Even though there's occult paganism, but there's also the occult study of Judaism, which I'm personally not interested in, but, and I mean that, but, the entire image of Jesus goes back to this. The symbol that he does is reminiscent of Buddha. And this is the symbol of as above. And as above, and that is the symbol of everything. And we all know that Christianity stole from every single culture. So it kind of makes sense that they would have secret occult messages. I'm making a video.
Of what?
Just a video.